Where do you like to go explore the outdoors here in Jacksonville? Do you have any parks that you really like or any outdoor space that you really like in Jacksonville?
I really like the beaches.
Dining out, going to clubs and shows.
I get to climb in trees at Jarbo, and Sunshine has a lot of monkey bars.
Like the Arboretum or Bulls Bay, which is like a really small waterfall here in Jacksonville.
I love jogging in the morning along the South Bank Riverwalk.
We fish and dive. Diving off Jacksonville is highly underrated.
Waffle House.
Waffle House! That is a staple. I love that answer. High five. I love Waffle House. Hi everyone, Anna here with Explore Jacksonville. We are in Jacksonville Beach today enjoying this beautiful weather right by the pier. Today we will be approaching some of the locals and asking what are their favorite restaurants here in Jacksonville, some of their favorite parks, and just activities to enjoy when the weather is this beautiful here in town. Let's go see what everyone has to say. Hey, what's your name?
My name is Matt.
Matt, nice to meet you. How long have you lived in Jacksonville, Matt?
All 39 years.
Wow, so you've been here for 39 years.
Yeah, a little bit. A little while.
So are you born and raised here?
I was born and raised.
Okay, what part of Jacksonville do you live in, Matt?
Right now I live in Springfield.
Okay, Springfield area. I'm not too familiar with Springfield. Do you want to tell us a little bit about Springfield and your favorite restaurants in Springfield?
Yeah, so Springfield is a historic area of Jacksonville. A lot of Jacksonville burned down in 1901, but Springfield still resides.
Nice.
It's really cool. It's still up and coming, but historically hoppy brewing out there is really nice. Crispies is really good. There's a lot out there. Jacksonville itself is just so big. You really kind of just got to know. Obviously, 39 years. I learned a little bit about this place.
I think we ran into the right man here today because you probably know a lot. So would you like to share some of your favorite places to be outdoors here in Jacksonville? I see you walking the beach, obviously, so you like here at the beach. How about parks or nature walks or anything like that around town that you like?
Yeah, so in Jacksonville, you got everything but mountains, essentially, right? Beach is the easiest thing to spot, but there's a lot of cool things that people don't know about, like the Arboretum or Bulls Bay, which is like a really small waterfall here in Jacksonville.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's kind of hidden. You kind of just got to know these things. Hannah Park is really easy to access when it comes to like just simple walks and camping and easy access. But there's a lot, even outside of Jacksonville nearby, like in Fernandina and Amelia Island. There's just everything's super accessible.
Yes, I agree with you. I love the Arboretum too. That's one of my favorite parks. So you mentioned Hannah Park. What is there to do in Hannah Park? What kind of activities can you do in Hannah Park? Because I've heard about it, but I'm not too sure what kind of activities they have there.
So some cool things about Hannah Park is people might just notice the beach and camping, but you have access to the ocean, saltwater, but there's also a fresh lake right there. So if you're into fishing or any kind of like family activities or stuff like that, it's super cheap. And it's open year round. You could buy park access for a whole year, or you could just go on a single day. If you go on a weekdays, you're typically not going to find many people, which is super cool.
That's kind of nice.
Yeah, and you don't see that much like in Florida in general. But for myself, I love camping, fishing, and then just going back to my campsite and just eating fresh caught fish. It's pretty cool. It's a privilege for sure.
Okay, so then we have to ask you, what are your favorite camping spots here in Jacksonville? I love to camp personally, and I have not really explored that. So if you have any tips or insights into that?
Yeah, I kind of gave up my number one already.
Hannah Park.
Yeah, I like Hannah because access to the beach. But number two is a little bit of a hike, and it's not in Jacksonville. But Osceola Forest is like it's not too bad of a drive. It's really cool. You can go kayaking and stuff like that. But if I don't do Hannah Park, I usually am going to find myself at the Springs because it's hot here for half the year. So
let me guess, Ginny Springs is one of your go-to spots, or is there any other springs you enjoy?
Yeah, so Ginny, Ichituckney, Crystal. I just got back from Crystal with the manatees. It's a heck of an experience.
It's pretty magical, the mammals and stuff that you find in the water there. I wanted to ask you too, you said you fish.
Yeah.
So what are some of your favorite fishing spots here in Jacksonville, some of your favorites?
So there's all kinds of fishing, fresh, saltwater, river, you get whatever you want. But my favorite is surf fishing right here at the beach. And the reason is because sometimes I come out to actual fish, but most of the time I come out here for peace of mind. I've come out here with buddies and caught 7-8 foot sharks before, and it's hard to explain what that experience is like. But then I've also come out here where I'm like, I'm going to catch dinner. So it's just knowing the area and the land's always changing. So that's a big reason why I'm actually jogging on the beach today. Is tomorrow I'm actually going to go fishing, so I know like the spots where I
So
go.
you're scoping out your spots for fishing tomorrow.
As long as getting some cardio in,
Nice.
you know.
How about the pier here? It just reopened. Have you tried fishing the pier at all? What are your thoughts on the pier?
The pier is cool. It brings in people, but for fishing, it's not for me. Only because I usually do it for peace of mind. So I'm going for space, feet in the sand kind of thing.
So you like to be absorbed somewhere far away in nature doing this, right?
Yeah, that's my reason I'm outside in general. But people have caught incredible fish off of it. I've watched many videos and I've been up there myself just experiencing it. It's just it's for some people, not necessarily for me.
Is there any water sports that you enjoy here in Jacksonville?
Not really. I just outside of swimming. That's about it. Little wild story is the biggest shark I've ever caught. I've actually swam the bait out myself.
What? Tell us more about this story.
Well, don't tell my mom. All right, she's not gonna like that whatsoever. But no, it was just one of those days. My buddy and I came out like we want to catch a big shark today. So the current was too strong for a kayak, and I kind of said, heck with it, I'm gonna go do this. And so I swam pretty much past the pier out there, and I dropped a bait and swam back. And then 2 hours later, we hooked up to a 7-foot lemon shark, and it was the most beautiful thing.
Wow. I've never heard a story like that here in Jacksonville. That's awesome. That's really, really awesome. Is there any encounters that you've had with alligators?
No, I stay away from that. I draw the line at sharks. Alligators I do not mess with. But outside of the springs, you'll see them all over the place.
It's so funny. When I moved here, one of my mom's biggest concerns was alligators because we lived up north. And, you know, that's the thing is like everyone thinks there's alligators just walking around here. They're not. They're not just walking here on the beach. It's hard to spot them here in Jacksonville, I feel like. Have you ever spotted one here?
Yeah, and actually, yeah, I've spotted one on Hodges and JTB, oddly enough.
Wow.
But there's been all kinds of weird stuff. At one point, there was a bear on Jack's Beach. So, yeah. So, there, you never know what's going to turn up. Maybe a panther will show up next week.
Listen, that's great for me. Let's bring all the animals here to the beach.
But in all seriousness, so they typically they don't mess with you, and just don't mess with them, and you'll be fine. You'll leave them alone, right?
Now, my last question is, I asked you your favorite restaurants in Springfield. How about just in Jacksonville overall? Do you have like a top 3 list of places you'd recommend?
Yeah, man, I can't be giving you all my secrets.
Please.
Yeah, so a lot of them are classic old school Jacksonville restaurants. I'm a sucker for nostalgia. And then so as time has gone on, there's less and less, right? If you're at the beach, Angie's is obviously a staple, right? Grom is here at the beach as well. It's also great. But outside of the beach, there's a place called Wally's in Arlington. It's delicious food, a real small hole in the wall. Blue Boy sandwich shop. It's just a classic thing I grew up with. Very near and dear to me, and very delicious.
Thank you so much. That's awesome. I'm glad that we found you here and that you knew all the really secret hidden spots. So appreciate that. Thank you. Okay, can I get your names?
I'm Rachel.
And I'm Emma.
Nice to meet you guys. So we're here to interview you guys about Jacksonville and just find out what your favorite places are around town. And my first question is going to be, where do you like to go out in Jacksonville Beach?
For me, I really like Lynch's. I always have a good time there. It's just like a good, cool vibe. And Lemon Bar is really cool if you're looking for a place on the beach. Those are probably 2 of my favorites.
2 of your favorites. Nice. How about you, Rachel?
I feel like we have so many great local businesses here in Jacksonville and in Jacksonville Beach. One of my favorite places after a beach day is Dockside Seafood Restaurant. They have the seafood platters, the seafood sandwiches, scallops. It's just like one of my top favorite places. And then I'd also say the Palms Pantry is like a cute little wine bar at the beach, and the owner's great, and you can go after a beach day even in your bathing suit and cover up and have a glass of wine at their cool little bar. So
Nice. And so Emma, how long have you been in Jacksonville?
I've been here for almost a year now.
Hey, where did you move from, Emma?
I moved from Salt Lake City, Utah, and I came out here just for work. So yeah.
Nice. And how about you, Rachel? How long have you been in Jacksonville?
I moved here a little over 1 year ago from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Nice. That's awesome. So my question to you now is, what is your favorite taco restaurant in Jacksonville?
I've been hearing really good things about Dos Vados right now. I haven't gotten out to a lot of taco places personally, but I've been hearing good things about them.
Nice. How about you, Rachel?
Flying Iguana in Neptune, Atlantic Beach is definitely my number one for tacos. They have so many different crazy ones, like we were talking about a pork belly taco with watermelon on it, great margaritas. Yeah, go-to beach taco spot.
Nice. And so my next question is going to be, where do you like to go explore the outdoors here in Jacksonville? Do you have any parks that you really like or any outdoor space that you really like in Jacksonville?
I really like the beaches. Like, I just like coming to the beach and walking up and down. There's lots of cute little parks. But just like coming here, watching the sunrise, maybe coming at night and seeing just the moon. I don't know. That's just my vibe.
Yeah, the sunrises here are beautiful. Yeah. The sunrises. How about you, Rachel?
So I live in San Marcos, so I love jogging in the morning along the South Bank Riverwalk and seeing the city skyline, and then also the beach. I mean, we live where people vacation, so it's the best.
Is there any specific beach here that you guys like to go lay out on and relax if you had to choose?
Michler's. I really, really like Michler's.
That's the Shark Tooth Beach, right?
That's the Shark Tooth Beach, yeah. I have found actually probably 4 now, and I've seen a couple of sharks being caught at that beach as well, so careful if you're going there. But
that's awesome. How about you, Rachel?
I would say Jack's Beach, just right here. It's nice to walk out on the pier, lay out, watch the surfers. It's always a beautiful time.
Nice, very nice. So my next question is, where do you guys like to go explore the outdoors? So outdoor activities.
Ooh, I'm gonna, can I say the beach again? I'm sorry, I like the beach. I'm really a beach girl lately. I'm from the mountains, so I'm trying to get as much beach time in as I possibly can. I'm not very good at it always, as you can see by my pasty skin, but I do what I can. So.
How about you, Rachel? Where do you like to enjoy the outdoors?
I would say my outdoor activity is definitely jogging. It's like in the sunshine when we have this nice breeze is wonderful. I know people are always playing pickleball, though. It's super trendy right now, so would love to have someone teach me how to play pickleball at one of these public courts around Jacksonville.
Yes, there's so much pickleball around here. Jarbo, I know that's one big one that everybody likes to go to. So what do you guys think about downtown Jacksonville?
Oh, I think it's so cute. I work downtown and I live at the beaches, so I kind of get the best of both worlds there. I really, really have been into museums lately, so I've been going to like the Cumber Museum. They have a lot of fun stuff. I know they're doing like a garden party coming up. But yeah, I love Jacksonville. I think it's a very nice switch up from where I'm from, so I've been enjoying it so far.
Awesome. How about you, Rachel? What do you like about downtown Jacksonville?
Yeah, I like downtown too. I take the beach buggy over from San Marco is a free service, so you can get a ride downtown. Bellwether is a great restaurant right downtown. I love when they do the Jacks Rivers City Jams. I'm not sure what that's called, but they have the free concerts right on the river. Is beautiful. I like our downtown. It's cool. It's small. It's walkable.
Awesome. Now, what would you want to see more of in downtown Jacksonville? If you could propose some more things to come up in Jacksonville, what would you like to see in downtown?
Probably more hip-hop, pop kind of concerts. I would enjoy that. I feel like we get a lot of country out here and a lot of shows like that, but I would say more, early 2000s hip-hop, like concerts like that. I do love the what is it called? The series they do?
Yeah, the free concerts.
The free concerts that they do on the river. I went to a couple of those last year. Those were fun. More stuff like that, I think.
How about you, Rachel? What do you think we need more of in downtown Jacksonville?
I agree. You can see all the people that come for the live music when they do those. So I think having more festivals, more live music, even smaller, different clubs for live music would be awesome. And just more local businesses that are open later to keep people after work, more for happy hour and then dinner and then beyond dinner. So I think that would be great.
Awesome. Now you're leading into my next question. What are some of your favorite small businesses in Jacksonville, like top 3?
Ooh. I'm going to say number 1, Tended Bar, because I do work for them. So I'm going to just give that little shout out there. And probably Hawkers is another favorite restaurant right now. And then another one, I'm going to go float off of what Rachel was talking about, Dockside earlier. I've taken my family there every single time they've come to see me, and it's beach is consistently a crowd pleaser, so those are probably.
I have to try that place now. You guys have me wanting to try it. All right, Rachel, how about you?
I would say Bar Molino is a newer restaurant in San Marcos, Spanish style tapas and wine and cocktails. That probably is my number one. Bella Vista is a super good Italian restaurant in Fruit Cove, and they toss the cacio e pepe right at your table, so that's another favorite. And then I would say my third favorite, probably Orse. They have it's like Southern and French, and they have a great happy hour with oysters and ceviche and French onion soup. It's just so good. You can tell I love to eat.
Me too. Trust me, I love to eat. Hi guys, can I get your names? What's your first name?
Wolf.
Wolf. I love your name, Wolf. And what's your name?
Willow.
Willow. That's so pretty. And let me get your name.
Brittany.
Brittany. So nice to meet you guys. So how long have you lived in Jacksonville?
Well, Jack's Beach, 3 years.
3 years in Jack's Beach. Okay. And you moved from downtown Jacksonville, or where did you live prior to Jack's Beach?
Just more inland.
Okay. More inland. So I'm going to ask you guys, what is your favorite beach here in Jacksonville? Where do you like to go to the beach?
GTM.
GTM. Okay. Why do you like going to that beach?
Because there's lots of nature and trees.
Nature and trees. How about you? What's your favorite beach?
Here.
Okay, you like Jack's Beach. Do you like the pier?
Yes.
Aw, that's very nice here. How about you?
Same. We like Jack's Beach, just around here.
So Jack's Beach Pier. So now let me ask you, what is your favorite restaurant in Jacksonville? Do you think you can answer that?
I know one.
I like Jan's Chinese.
Chan's Chinese, I guess.
That's a good answer. So you like the Chinese restaurant. How about you? You're very sure of your answer.
Waffle House.
Waffle House. That is a staple. I love that answer. High five. I love Waffle House too. How about you? What's your favorite restaurant?
Poe's is good.
Okay, Post Tavern. I haven't gotten a chance to eat there yet, but I heard they have really good burgers. Am I right?
Yes. Okay. Yeah, all of them are good. I haven't had a bad burger.
Awesome. So I'm going to try Poe's.
Yeah.
How about taco spots? I'm really curious to see what you guys think. What is your favorite place to get tacos?
I'm not sure.
Not sure.
Not sure.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Poe's has good tacos. That's what I ate when I went there last.
Okay, so Poe's.
Wait,
Nice.
Taco Bell.
Taco Bell.
Yeah, Taco Bell, yeah.
Taco Bell for the win. Yo quiero. Okay, we'll take Taco Bell for now. Until you guys get a little older, we'll settle for that answer. Okay, so I want to ask you guys specifically, what is your favorite park in Jacksonville? Where do you like to play?
Jarbo and Sunshine Park.
Okay, why do you like those parks?
Because I get to climb in trees at Jarbo, and I have a good view for the pond, and Sunshine has a lot of like bars and monkey bars, and you can like take your shoes off and
Oh, nice. Okay. I love Jarbo. Jarbo's a really awesome big park. How about you? Is Jarbo also your favorite park, or do you have another favorite park?
mostly I got the same parks as Willow. I like the same parks as Willow.
Okay, very nice. Is there any outdoor activities you guys like to participate in?
Yes. Limbo, hula hooping, frisbee surfing. I'm at acrobatics, so like Lyra.
Okay, Lyra. How about you? Is there any outdoor activities you like?
Oh yeah, we like to hike, ride our bikes. We skateboard together, especially around like the Seawalk Pavilion.
Sound like such a fun
It's
family.
fun.
That's awesome.
Yeah, we have our hammock set up over there. Right now. Yeah.
You guys are just relaxing out here today, enjoying this beautiful weather.
Yes.
Yeah, it's gorgeous today.
Today's a beautiful day. How about you? Is there any activities that you really like to do here in Jax? Skateboarding, or what do you like?
Boarding, biking. Do hula hooping, frisbee, volleyball, soccer, football, and
Tennis.
tennis, and volleyball.
Are you guys excited that the weather's finally getting nice out?
Yeah. Yes.
Yes.
Hot.
Yeah. A little too hot.
I love hot.
Okay, who am I here with? Can I get your name?
Sarah?
Sarah. And how about you?
And Don.
Nice to meet you guys. How long have you lived in Jacksonville for?
About 10 years.
10 years.
10 years.
So where did you originally move from?
We came here from Portland, Oregon.
the long way around.
It's much warmer here, right?
It is.
And sunnier.
So what kind of activities do you enjoy in Jacksonville?
Beach walking, just like we're doing now, exploring the different neighborhoods that are in Jacksonville because there's so many different pockets that you can visit. And dining out, going to clubs and shows. And I know what he's going to say.
I can't imagine. So I've got a boat, so we fish and dive. Diving off Jacksonville is highly underrated. A lot of people are like, it's terrible. But
Yeah, I haven't heard many people go diving here. So you say it's really good here?
we spearfish, so the spearfishing is excellent. There's more life here than anywhere in South Florida, so you can go down and limit out pretty quickly on what you're looking for.
Yeah, I see all these people here fishing the pier.
Yeah.
So I assume this is a good spot too to go fishing, right?
Absolutely. Yeah.
So my next question is, which part of town do you guys live in?
We are right here in Jacksonville Beach. We used to live a bit south of here, but we just walked from our rental house, walked up to the pier. Yeah, so we're super close.
That's so nice. So is there any local restaurants here that you really support or like here in Jax Beach?
Go ahead.
We're big eat local kind of people, so we hit all the different spots. Everything from Spice Jacks for Indian is one, and we'll go to
The Oaxaca Club is my new favorite restaurant.
I've never been there. Is that new?
It is. And we just ate at Jekyll Brewery, which is right next door, so they are fantastic.
What kind of food is it?
So Oaxaca is Mexican, and then Jekyll is American, but everything is made fresh there on site. It is delightful. It was so good.
Awesome. I'm so glad that you guys are enjoying these new restaurants here. So my other question is, what kind of improvements would you like to see to downtown Jacksonville? Is there anything that you think we need more of?
It's so funny. I walked 8 miles downtown just yesterday to looped all the bridges. And I think they're doing an amazing job of improving all the infrastructure and making it more walkable and bikeable, which is what I really enjoy. So just more coffee shops, restaurants, places for people to enjoy themselves would be amazing. Outdoor facilities.
Nice.
Yeah, downtown Jax is going to take a pretty big investment in getting the kind of livable downtown that they're looking for, and it's going to take some time, and people will need to be patient with that during the construction process and whatnot. Right. But there are a lot of good examples of downtowns that were run down and have been renovated and are now vibrant that Jacksonville can look at all around the country, and hopefully they'll pick some good models to work from. And
I totally agree with you there. There's a lot of potential, and I'm just excited to see all of this getting built up now finally.
Absolutely.
And giving us more things to enjoy here in Jacksonville. Yeah. Do you have any favorite hiking trails or running trails or biking trails here in Jacksonville, since you mentioned you like biking?
Yeah, so Baldwin Trail is certainly top of list. I've also loved the Palatka St. Augustine Trail. Okay. And then if I want to just get a quick walk around, I'm going to just sneak in the UNF trails. If you want to just have a nice trail walkway, get some great boardwalks and sightseeing, it's really beautiful. And then just a plug for the Arboretum. Our Arboretum is absolutely spectacular.
I can second that. The Arboretum is so nice. And the UNF trails, I recently tried those. Yeah. Amazing.
Yeah.
How about you?
So on the mountain biking side, there's Hannah Park up here, and there's a fair number of really good mountain biking areas within an hour of here. And if you go down to, is it Ocala, right? That's where
Santos.
The Santos. That is a mecca. That's about 2 hours, but if you're a mountain biker, that is mecca.
Great
for
trails.
sure.
That's awesome. And you mentioned that you guys like to go boating, right? So you spend a lot of time on the water.
Yep.
What are some of your favorite places to dock up on the water?
Down in St. Augustine, Aunt Kate's is probably the
Caps.
the go-to Caps and Aunt Kate's, and then here in the beaches area,
not a ton. That's actually what was really cool about downtown, because they did a great job. They building out all these docks. Right. So now you're going to be able to go and dock up and walk around the downtown. It's fantastic.
I love that. That's awesome.
It's really cool.
Thank you guys so much. Yeah. And that's a wrap. Thank you guys for joining us today with Explore Jacksonville. I hope you guys enjoyed our content. Please comment below what other kind of videos you'd like to see in the future.